Okay, so in this tutorial, I will show you how you can add a HDRI in Houdini. You can see there, I have an environment light. You have to just add this node. Just press tab, and then you have to write ENV, environment light, and you have to add this. So you can see we have this thing. I will just remove this one. And in this setting, you will see that we have an option of render output, and then we have a sky environment map. Okay, so make sure that you disable this enable sky environment map. And then we have to go to the render option. We can assign any kind of HDRI to this location. So to download HDRI, we have to go to this website called Polyheaven. And in this one, you will see in the sky section, you can download anything. So we can use this one, and we can download this to 1K. So I'm not going to use it for background. So that's why I'm using 1K. But if you want to render your background also, then you have to use 16K or 8K. Then you have to just click on this one, and then you have to find your HDRI. I have my HDRI in this location, Golden Gate. You have to just press accept. We have our HDRI. And I will just hide the grid. If you want to see this thing in your render view, you have to just go to this render view option, and then you have to just click on this render. It will take some time to load the things. So you can see we have our HDRI. I'll just make sure that my camera is good enough. To add a camera in your scene, you have to just go there and you have to click new camera. It will add a camera like this. And then what you can do, I will just go to my shading mode. You can see this black box. This is your camera view. And to get your camera info, you can just go to this node, and you can just go to your view options, and you can change the resolution, your focal length, aperture, and everything in this area. I will leave everything like this, and then you have to make sure that you enable this button lock, or else you couldn't able to control your camera properly. I will just set this thing something like this, and I will make sure that my smoke is properly covered. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Okay, and now if I go to my render view, then you will see that our camera location was changed. And for example, if you want to change the location of your HDRI, like the light direction, then you can just go to the HDRI. I will just go to my scene, and then my lit mode. You have to select your HDRI. Then you can go to this option. You can rotate your HDRI from this area. So most probably I will leave this thing to, I think, this area. Okay, so you can see we are getting so much detail on our smoke and everything. And in order to render this thing, so this is not a render tutorial, but I can just show you how to render this. You can click on this one, and you have to just go to the out option. You will get a mantra IPR option. And in this one, you can go to the image option, and you can choose your directory that you want to export. So just, I think it is not visible properly. Yeah. You have to just click on this, and then you can select your location there. And then you can leave everything like this. I think we don't have to change anything. Yeah. Then you have to go to render option, and you can leave everything like this, or you can also try to disable this option or enable. If you enable this thing, it will increase your render time. So right now this took 1 second, sorry, not 1 minute to render this image. And if I enable this, it is taking around 3 seconds to 4 seconds. You can see we are getting more detail in our smoke and everything. You can just turn off this thing. It will not gonna matter that much. So you can see this is almost looking similar, but we are getting noise in this area. You can also increase this thing to 4 instead of enabling this. And now you can see we are getting kind of proper thing within 2 seconds. Yeah, I think this one is looking good. So you can leave this thing like that, and then limit, you can decrease it to 2, and you don't have to change anything there. Then we have these things. You don't have to change anything, nothing, and yeah, we are good to go. You have to make sure that you use OpenEXR. So just select OpenEXR, or you can also use other formats like JPEG or anything. But EXR is kind of good thing because it will preserve all your dynamic range of your highlights and everything. And then you can just click on render to disk, and it will render your whole timeline. So I have around 340 frames, so it will render everything. But if you want to render a specific amount of frame, then you can just drag drop this and render frame range, and then you can change your thing there. So if I want 150, right now it is not changing anything. I don't know why this is creating this type of issue, but I think we have to delete channel. You have to just right click and then delete channel. So you will see something like this, and now you can change your keyframes. So it will render till 150. So after this, you can just click on render to disk, then it will just show this thing only. So I think, yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I think this will help you. Thank you for watching.